Trump's got bigger foes to worry about than China. Migrant children refugees. Because the Trump administration is canceling English classes, recreational programs, and legal aid for child migrants in U.S. shelters. That is exactly, you took the right out of my mouth, because that is just purely leaning into the evil. I think Trump is campaigning for the Nobel Prize in shame. Somehow, Trump found a way to make this horrible situation even worse. It's like finding out that Thanos was a loud chewer. Apparently, the administration is cutting off funding for all kinds of activities, including soccer. Really? Really? How much money could you possibly save by cutting soccer? The equipment is ball. You don't even need gloves. One expert asked about this. Why would he do this? Well, one expert thinks that the cuts are an effort to pressure Congress to fund the Trump administration's broader immigration agenda. So here's what he's doing. He's holding these poor kids' playtime hostage until he gets his border fence, a strategy he calls give wall, get ball. Now, the only hope here, wall, ball. The only hope here is that it's probably going to get overturned in the courts, because there are legal requirements that mandate education and recreation for minors in federal custody, which is good, because we've all seen what happens when kids are raised in joyless isolation. But Trump can't afford something as luxurious as letting kids play, because his immigration budget is going to do something way more important. It's painting the border wall in order to improve its aesthetic appearance. That's also why the wall is made of vertical slats. It's very slimming. And to make it look thinner, he's also giving it a very long red tie. So the Department of Homeland Security claims this paint job is vital to Homeland Security in order to combat the camouflaging tactics of illegal border crossers. Oh, that's so true. So many migrants camouflage themselves against the wall. I mean, the fact that recently caught this guy trying to get over. And we already have an idea what the color is going to be, because last month Trump said he wants it painted flat black, a dark hue that would absorb heat in the summer, making the metal too hot for climbers to scale. Additionally, he wants the whole thing topped with sharp spikes. Okay, it's got to be blazing hot with spikes on top, a moat full of laser-guided crocodiles. Okay, but attractive, good-looking crocs. No alligator uggos. Speaking of Walmart, yesterday, Walmart had its annual shareholders meeting in Arkansas, and Bernie Sanders showed up. He was invited to speak by a workers' rights group, and he advocated for two things: employee representation on the company's board of directors and raising Walmart's minimum wage from $11 an hour to $15 an hour. Plus, yes. Good man. Plus, he had to return a six-pack of briefs. The elastic band on the maroon pair isn't stretchy at all. And it's cutting off all the blood to my means of production. That's what he calls his organs. Here's Bernie at the meeting actually defending his proposal.
Walmart can afford to pay its employees a living wage of at least $15 an hour.
They can also afford to tell me where the camera is. So I'm speaking on camera. Hello, are you anyone? Marco. Hello, Marco. What? Hello. What am I? Oh, hello. Silly joke. But in a shocking twist, Walmart did not give anyone more money. After Bernie spoke, Walmart's board of directors rejected the plan, but they did offer Bernie a job as a greeter. We got a great show for you tonight. Elizabeth Moss is here, but when we return, I meet the biggest star